Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sonny, and today we're going to look at Marilyn Monroe's chart. Not a big deal. I hope everyone has a super amazing day. For those who don't know, I am a professional astrologer, and when you want a personal reading, just hit the PayPal link in the description box below, and I'll get back to you and we'll set it up over Zoom. In addition to that, lots of live readings on the channel. This reading here is actually a live reading on the channel. And it's only a 10-minute reading, a short thing. And if I get distracted, it's because the SunnySiders over here in the chat are distracting me. All right, let's get down to it. This is Marilyn Monroe's chart. So Marilyn Monroe, any questions, guys? Here we go. So Marilyn Monroe, I guess we go to her birthday first. June 1st, 1926, 9:30 a.m. in Los Angeles, California. As far as I know, this is Marilyn Monroe's chart. If there are any questions, comments, or discrepancies, just let me know in the comment section. So Marilyn Monroe is a Gemini Mercury. She is a Gemini Leo rising. Oh my goodness. Can you tell? She's a Gemini. Never trusted Gemini Leo rising. Oh my goodness. So she's a Leo rising. So obviously, as with most Leo risings, she likes to be the center of attention. There's nothing like, she has her north node here in the 12th house. Let me just show you guys some stuff. So there's nothing back here, right? And there's not really anything here other than Mercury. And so that's indicating she's probably not shy. Okay, she's a Leo rising who's probably not shy. So for you guys who think she's shy, it's just not in her chart. In addition to that, but having said that, we have Mercury right there behind her sun, and it's in a position which indicates that people gossip about her all the time. She might be involved in gossip, and she might actually keep a lot of her real feelings and her real ideas hidden to herself. On top of all of that, Mercury is in Gemini, you know, and it belongs in Gemini. It's one of the places it belongs in. So she's probably extremely intelligent, highly creative, and definitely curious. I would say, looking at this chart, that she is very secretly and very quietly curious of many things. All right, next, let's move on. So that's pretty obvious stuff that you should know about. Again, Leo rising, she could be the center of attention everywhere she goes. So even if she wasn't a starlet, if she was just, say, a regular person, everywhere she went, she would be demanding the center of attention, and she would be saying, "Look at me, look at me, look at me." She'd be like that. Now, having said all of that, Neptune's in her first house, and Neptune makes someone dreamy. Neptune in the first house can make someone an enchantress, you know, a fae, you know, someone who's enchanting. Neptune is dreamlike. Neptune is the rose-colored glasses. So every time you look at her, you're not going to see any of the blemishes. You're just going to see Neptune making everything beautiful and romantic. On top of that, Lilith is in the first house. Anybody know what Lilith in the first house means? It means you're going to be viewed, first house, as a sex symbol. Do you not know? Like, it's pretty obvious, right? SLC's right here. Lilith in the first house. All right, Lilith in the first house. This is a sex symbol. You're viewed. Your sexuality is on display. Lilith in the 12th house. You're a bit of a closet sex freak. All right, whatever. It's not the point to look at sexuality, but we're talking about Marilyn Monroe here. And in the first house, she has Neptune, which makes her dreamy, and she has Lilith, which makes her, which makes her sexy. But when we circle it back around, the North Node is in the 12th house. A North Node in the 12th house can easily indicate at times when it's being transited, or it's impacted in some way, or it's affected or activated in some way. I like to say activated. It will lead to mental health problems. Like, very clearly, Marilyn Monroe with these placements right there. The North Node this close to Pluto and in the 12th house, and with Mercury hiding behind the Sun, is very clearly in this chart. There's strong possibility for mental health problems, feeling alone, feeling isolated, even with groups of people, or doing things behind the scenes or being controlled behind the scenes. All right, whatever. Let's move on. Saturn retrograde in the 4th house could easily indicate that there were problems growing up. Maybe her parents were divorced. Maybe one of her parents died. Maybe she grew up with her grandmother or something happened that took away from when she was growing up. And it's not even a flinch. Saturn squares her moon, so she's always going to have problems expressing herself, right? The moon is expressing herself, and Saturn is controlling yourself. And so if they square each other, so that's the deal, man. So Saturn squares her moon. Hey, did she have problems at home growing up? Were her parents like divorced or something, or her dad was dead or something? She was in foster care? Yeah. All right, well, yeah, there you go, man. All right, next. What else do you guys need to know about Marilyn Monroe? Here we go. So the nodes, we just went over the nodes. This is a mini reading. I'm trying to speed through it here, guys. If you have any questions, just tune into one of the live streams. And these guys are here talking about it. All right, what are you guys talking about? Okay. So South Node in the 6th house, North Node in Cancer. She's probably really, really tried to be extremely family-oriented and nurturing. But her South Node is in Capricorn. So let me guess. Let me just guess. Did she hook up with any guys older than her? Did she hook up with any guys who were like uptight or brainer or quiet or like Joe? He's quiet. Joe DiMaggio's quiet? No way, man. No way. and Adlai Stevenson, like a real brainer writer guy. So she's hanging out with, attracting the Capricorn type. Okay, whatever. I'm just saying that when the nodes get involved into a relationship, there tends to be some destiny involved here. And I have a feeling with her there was a bit of destiny involved. That's why I said she probably got involved with those types. Okay, what else? But it's not the only type. Her moon is in the 7th house. Oh no, Jupiter is in the 7th house. For those who saw my video on multiple marriages and cheating in relationships, here we go. Straight up, Jupiter in the 7th house clearly is going to indicate Jupiter, lots, 7th house, marriages. There you go. Multiple marriages, easily breaking up. Moon in the 7th house. This is a tricky one. This is someone who identifies with their partner, who gives over to their partner, who's always seen with a partner. She's an extremely caring, extremely nurturing person, and she doesn't like to go it alone. She likes to be with somebody. That's it. She's kind of like a Libra-ish, except she's more brash and playful and conversive and curious than a Libra, because she's not a Libra. All right, next. Moon is in Aquarius. It shows that she's probably really happy and gregarious and out there and wants everybody to have a good time. Moon in Aquarius, people tend to be loose in the zipper. But I think you guys already know that. In addition to all of that, over here, Mars in the 8th house, she is going to be around a lot of death. Mars in the 8th house is going to bring you into contact with a lot of death. It also means she probably argues a lot with other joint finances. Like she might have spent a lot of time paying for other people, or other people tried to rip her off, or people... Really? Guys tried to rip her off? They tried to rip her off? Yeah, she's going to get ripped off. Also, Mars in the 8th house, sexual problems. So I don't know, but I might guess that she had an abortion or she had a miscarriage. Yeah, abortion, miscarriage. Really? Oh, well, there you go. Well, there you go. So lots of miscarriages, lots of sexual problems, people taking advantage of her sexually. If this was a chart of someone coming in to see me, I would say abuse in relationship, cheating in relationship, sexual problems sexual abuse in relationships, guaranteed to get married again. And I would also say possible death of a spouse. And I say it all the time for those who, unexpected, Uranus is here, unexpected death of a spouse. And that's just the way it is. That's Marilyn Monroe or not. Those are things that we'd say. Venus over here in the 9th house in Aries, and Chiron is there. Maybe she'd travel a lot. She would attract a lot of tension overseas. She could have a very spiritual spin on things. She could be very optimistic and positive. She wants to be, it's the ninth house, illuminating spirituality and travel. And that's the deal. A little bit more, you know, Sun in the 10th house, yeah, she's supposed to be popular. Everybody knows who she is. She'd get the contract. Pluto in the 11th house, you know, dramatic changes with her groups of friends. And depending on the time period, with the North Node over here in the 12th house or the 11th house, you'll see that at times she's going to be ridiculously popular, and at other times she's going to feel alone, isolated, and have bouts of massive, massive, massive depression. And that's the action, guys. That's just a little mini reading on Marilyn Monroe. Please share the video. Please tell everybody if you have any other questions about it, or if you would like me to do a more in-depth reading of Marilyn Monroe, or do her synastry with one of the guys she married, then let me know. Or if you want to see more of this stuff, then just tune into one of the live streams. And that's the action. I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the best of a super beautiful day. Please subscribe to the channel. And please subscribe, share the video, give it a thumbs up, and check out our merch. And that's the action. I'll see you guys later.